Now, what is love? You know, Peter had to learn what love is. Do you love me more than these? After he had denied him 3 times. Not I, Lord. I will go through the ends of the earth. I will never leave you. And then Jesus came to him and he said, do you love me? Agapeo. And Peter answered, you know that I Fileo you. Peter, do you agapeo me more than these? You know, Lord, that I Fileo you. And the 3rd time, Peter, do you Fileo me? And then he was exceedingly sad. The Lord took a step down because Peter had demonstrated that he wasn't capable of unselfish love. Now, the Greeks didn't regard agapeo as the highest form of love. Eros was the highest form of love. It's not mentioned in the Bible once. It doesn't belong there. It's that passionate love between a man and a woman. These days you would rephrase that, but I'm not going to go to that soapbox. So the bottom line is, Peter realized that he didn't have this love. He never knew what it was until it failed him, the love that he had. It failed him because he didn't have that love.
But he had to get to that love.
Yes, that's why later on when you read about Peter's experiences and how he deals with it, he mentions his ladder. The ladder that you climb. You have to add to your faith virtue. And then he gives this long list and he ends with agapeo. So in other words, he knows where we have to go to. Now that's something that is so divine that we cannot attain it. Only God can give it to you.
Like he mentioned in the verses before, he does that work inside.
Correct. So what is love, Martin? Let's read a few things in the statements of the Spirit of Prophecy. The love of Christ is not a fitful feeling, but a living principle which is to be made manifest as an abiding power in the heart. If the character and deportment of the shepherd is an exemplification of the truth he advocates, the Lord will set the seal of his approval to the work. The shepherd and the flock will become one, united by their common hope in Christ. So, Martin, love is not a feeling, it is a principle. And once this principle is enacted, there can be unity. Do we have unity at the moment?
No.
You're so adamant. What's wrong with you?
But if
we don't have unity.
No,
right?
because if there was unity, the job would get done.
The job would get done. We would stop shouting at each other, running each other down. We would be on the wall with the sword in the one hand and the trowel in the other hand, and we would be building the wall. There's a breach in the wall.
Exactly. Get off the soapbox, get on the ladder, up to the wall.
Get onto the wall. There is a bigger principle that is at stake here.